Hi, my name is Jim Stewart. I live in Riverside, Ward 4, and I was one of the residents of Riverside that was affected by Frank Shiavone's vote to bring DHL and to have commercial nighttime flights overhead, at 3 and 4 a.m., waking us all up. I wanted to ask a couple questions about this card that I received in the mail. It says it's from the mayor's office, and it also says it's from the city council's office. Well, these are different offices. I wonder, who this is really from. I have a hard time understanding, why they would. Is this an apology for having flights fly over my house by a profit-making company that, in all likelihood, made the military base over there less secure? Now, what does this card mean? They talk about. Let me just give you a couple of thoughts. The first one is about a living wage, only promoting things that provide a living wage. Why hasn't this always been the case? And if it hasn't, why not? Actually, I in fact, I'm a business owner, and have met with some of the people that worked for the subcontractor, and no benefits, less than $10 an hour. And then they had to work in the middle of the night. So, when they talk about DHL brought us great jobs, well, okay, it's a nice gesture, but it's a little bit late, if you ask me. But the other thing is they say they support the military. Now, the military has a friendly neighbor policy. They don't fly their airplanes from the hours of 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. in the morning. At least that's my understanding. Now, the city council and Frank Shiavone and the city council, they approved nighttime flights. So, they went far above and beyond what the military flies. Maybe perhaps they should follow the military's lead on that and abide by this friendly neighbor policy. So, but you know what? I a couple other questions. Why do they feel the need now to remind us that DHL is no longer going to be flying out of March Air Force Base? Well, maybe because I think the mayor is up for re-election soon, and Frank Shiavone is also up for re-election soon, and this kind of malarkey cannot be popular with the voters. Promoting commercial overflights from a profit-making company, waking your own ward up in the middle of the night. So, what this really seems to me is this is campaigning on the taxpayer's dollar. So my real question is how much did this cost? How many trees were destroyed to remind us of, or maybe help us forget about some of the ills that have been perpetrated on behalf of the citizens of Riverside and by the city council. How much did it cost for them to send this out? And it says DHL will make its final flight. These guys they're making the case that, well, now that DHL's gone, the issue's over, right? It's like it's another one of these cases of criminals only feeling remorse when they're caught. And so here's a little bit of evidence to that effect. It'll make its final flight. DHL is not an issue anymore, because it's all that's long gone. That's an issue that's past. Now, I'm not sure everybody's is so forgetful, or that that we have other things on their mind. Now, I think we're going to remember that you promoted these commercial flights. Why is I really can't imagine, but and this card here trying to remind us that this is this issue's over. It's just not going to work. And so let me leave it at that for now. Thanks for watching. My name is Jim Stewart. I live in Ward 4 in Riverside.